Our lives are getting to be very battery powered. I did a rough count in my house before I left to come down here, and I've got about 25 objects plugged in that have lithium-ion batteries. I've got an electric toothbrush. Cut my grass this morning with an electric lawnmower. The unfortunate side of that is once those batteries are done making our lives better, they can put us in peril.
The goal of the program was to divert batteries from the waste stream. We're seeing lots of batteries being dropped or improperly disposed of in trash or curbside recycling, which then inevitably can start fires.
Throughout the industry, there's been lots of fires in recycle stations, transfer stations, trucks.
Lithium batteries that people throw away, like the little scooters and hoverboards, and then the dozers and that run them over and they explode. That starts the trash on fire. This is trying to prevent that ever happening again.
We needed to create a program that would be easily accessible for residents to be able to drop off their batteries and battery-containing devices. We had battery collection before, but it was strictly just batteries. It wasn't an easy self-drop-off program. There was no branding behind it or anything, and it was kind of disjointed before.
But it's a big load to put on consumers to understand the risk of these lithium-ion batteries. And that's why our agency chose to just accept all batteries for appropriate recycling without charge. We wanted to make sure that we made it easy for consumers to get rid of them. We wanted to make sure that they were coming into a safe place where they'd be properly managed. And we wanted to reduce our own risk to our employees, our equipment, and our multi-million-dollar piece of infrastructure that's our landfill.
The rebranded battery recycling program began in earnest in the fall of 2024 with 5 permanent drop-off locations. We wanted to include laptops, cell phones, and tablets since those contain embedded batteries now and are not as easily removable as they would have been in the past. And then we also added cords and cables since all those devices require some sort of charger. So we have these containers that have 3 different spots in them so that people can drop them off in the different sections, and then we collect those and ship them off for recycling and proper processing. And then that program came with multiple streams of advertising to get the word out to residents.
Newspaper ads, radio ads, online ads, billboards, bus ads. I do believe that people are more aware of the issues, so giving them the opportunity and an easy way to recycle, I think, has helped a lot.
Since we've started the program, we've noticed a significant decrease in the amount of smoke/fire incidents.
Really, it's the after-hours fires at the agency's landfill that are the largest concern to us. We haven't had one of those in over a year now.
When I first started out there 3 years ago, it took probably 2 to 3 years to fill up one 55-gallon drum of alkaline batteries. And now I'm on my 5th one this year, and it's only August.
So the biggest impact of the battery recycling program so far has been the embedded devices, laptops, tablets, and phones. We've seen an increase in the amount of those devices turned in for recycling. We get credit back for those devices when we ship them for recycling. And we've seen a decrease in our electronics recycling costs as the income from that side of it has increased.
I've had positive comments from community members and community partners about the program. It's welcoming for the public and it's easy for the public to use. Because the program is the first in Iowa, it opens doors for other organizations to expand in a fairly easy way.
We applied for an environmental management system grant to fund the program and have had several other program participants reach out to get information on where we purchase the containers from, design specs and everything.
Des Moines Metro picked up on the program. I believe they're using the same boxes, and I think even the same company from Dubuque went to Metro to wrap their boxes. So it is getting picked up by other facilities around the state.
That will make it in turn easier on residents across Iowa, because even if they move from community to community, if they're seeing very similar containers, they know exactly what to do when they see them.
I do believe the battery program has been a success. I also believe that there's room for expansion of it.
I hope that we can get more of these boxes in easier to use locations so that the public takes better advantage of it.
Truly, we've only just begun. The first phase of this is to start collecting batteries. And the second phase is a physical plant construction that's underway at the landfill site in our customer convenience center to bring the household hazardous materials collection center and refuse disposal and recycling disposal all under a roof. We're well under construction with that. There's concrete on the ground. There's footings going in. It's a very exciting piece that we've been waiting for a long time on the landfill property.
One of the next steps for the program is to figure out a way how to properly manage damaged and defective batteries and work with our local fire departments to come up with a plan for those.
We still need to lean in and continue to educate the community that we're happy to take all your batteries off your hands. The more of these batteries we can get out of homes and into our hands, the safer the community is. We've got a lot of smart people that work for us and with us. We have some of the best engineering firms in the nation at our beck and call. Our own staff is pretty incredible. Ken Miller, our director, is a nationally sought speaker and author on all things solid waste. We're really lucky to have him, and we're very proud of what's happened, what's happening, and what's going to continue to happen under the tutelage of this agency in Dubuque County.
I am proud of the program. It's been a success. It's created awareness in the community. I'm proud of how our team came together and made it a success. And I'm especially proud of our landfill staff and the extra time that they put into it to make it work well.
The program's awesome because it's going to help cut down the amount of fires in transfer stations, refuse trucks, at the active working phase. It's going to keep people safe is kind of the bottom line there.
I think the program has gone very well so far, and I think we only have room to continue to grow.